The return to certainty. Contacting stillness. Ever notice how doubt seldom feels productive? Most times, it feels destabilizing. When you first leave the certainty of youth, when the answers stop answering, you don't feel wise. You feel untethered. The structures that once held you together start to wobble. Beliefs crack. Identity shifts. The old map no longer works. And here's the hard truth. Doubt alone doesn't move you forward. It only clears the ground. After the journey into doubt, something else has to happen. Something quieter. Something less dramatic. The contact with stillness. Not the kind of stillness that looks impressive on a meditation cushion. Not the kind you perform. The kind that sneaks up on you. A moment when the mental commentary drops out. A pause where the internal narrator forgets to speak. A brief suspension of the constant push and pull of, what should I do? And who am I supposed to be? And in that moment, nothing magical happens. The world doesn't glow. You don't levitate. But something subtle shifts. You realize that the chaos was not the whole story. Underneath the agitation, there is a layer of mind that is not agitated. Underneath the confusion, something is quietly intact. And that discovery changes everything. Because doubt without stillness is just noise. But doubt followed by stillness becomes direction. Think about it. When certainty collapses, the instinct is to rebuild it immediately. Grab a new philosophy. Adopt a new identity. Join a movement. Attach to a teacher. Anything to feel solid again. But stillness interrupts that reflex. It shows you that solidity doesn't come from stacking better ideas. It comes from subtracting unnecessary motion. In stillness, you encounter something different from belief. You encounter capacity. The capacity to be present without scrambling. The capacity to see without immediately interpreting. The capacity to exist without narrating your existence. And that taste, even if it lasts only seconds, becomes the engine of the journey forward. Because now you know, experientially. You know that there is more to you than your thoughts, more to you than your doubts, more to you than your fear of being wrong. And once you've tasted that, you cannot untaste it. This is why stillness is not optional for the return to certainty. It is the pivot, not intellectually. Without it, you remain in analysis. With it, you enter into the realm of possibility. Stillness provides evidence. Not theoretical evidence, but lived evidence. That clarity is possible. That coherence exists beneath turbulence. That the mind can settle without collapsing. And that evidence generates momentum. You begin to seek not answers, but depth. Not reassurance, but alignment. Not louder beliefs, but quieter presence. This is the paradox. Progress does not begin with movement. It begins with stopping. The journey into doubt dismantles. Contacting stillness reveals. And only then can the pursuit of something better become sincere rather than desperate. Because now you're not chasing certainty out of fear. You're moving toward it because you've glimpsed its source. A source that was never loud, never dramatic, never performative, just still and unmistakably there.